Hello guys and welcome back to a new video. Today it's an exciting day, at least for me, because I have the brand new Tesla Model Y Standard at test drive, and today is for the first time when I drive it, and I drive it until here, maybe 1 kilometer, so I understand a little bit the suspensions, which I was super excited and curious to see how they are set up. And in this video we will do a very in-depth test drive, I can call it highway, city. We will test the consumption because Tesla claimed that this is one of the most efficient SUV in this class. 13.1 kilowatt hour is the consumption, estimated consumption on this Tesla Model Y. Also, it has 18-inch rims. You probably saw Tesla claim that those are one of the most aerodynamic rims that they ever made. So you can see they are completely closed, plenty of gummy Hankook tires, one of the most efficient tires that I test, and I have it also on my car. Those are also for the Model Y, that comes standard with them. And other than that, I'm not going to go in all the detail of the car because I have a review on my channel, but I will focus in this video more on driving and how is to drive the car. Also, you can have it on your app, you can have the card. I have it also on the app. Here you put the card, you unlock the car. By the way, it comes with electric folding mirror. In Europe, I know in United States come with manual folding mirrors. Also, it comes with the latest hardware and cameras 4.0. Otherwise, the glasses are same as on the first editions. You can see they are kind of double glass and they are acoustic, but they are not a little bit thicker like you see on the other premium model, if I can call it like that. On the rear, although it's a simple glass. So on the other version, by the way, it's kind of double glass on the premium edition Model Y. Interior with leatherette. And then here you have textile material. The seats have also textile material. This is something new on Tesla. I'm really excited. And the seats are designed differently. Down here it's much more wider. You have some side support, but not as big. Here you have some side support, but also textile material, which is cool. I talk about that in the review video. Check it out. Here, plenty of space. And then you have the support for the phone and so on. I go inside because it's raining and it's cold. The key, I will leave it here anyway. I have the car on my phone, so I have it also on the app. So if I go here, you can see the car, it's already on the app, so I can lock it, unlock it, I can control it from here. I have all these functions right here. We can see all the information regarding the car. Regarding the technical data, it comes with one electric motor on the rear. That means 272 horsepower, one battery, 64 kilowatt hour LFP battery, 60 kilowatt hour usable, and 0 to 100 7.2 seconds, consumption 13.1 kilowatt hour. We will test it in this video. Today it's also super cold. The range around 534 kilometers. Right now we have 73%. That means 330 kilometers, it says here. So we will see at the end of this trip. The steering wheel, you have to adjust it manually this time. The first Tesla with manual adjustment in the steering wheel, which is so interesting, and it's much quicker than go into the menu and find the steering wheel and so on. But the mirrors remain the same, electric adjustable. The mirrors, you have to adjust it from the screen. Here you go to mirror, and then you adjust from here, mirror, from those buttons. And what else? The seats we don't have here, even though they are electric. We don't have here adjustment. You go here, you press this one, and you adjust the seat backward, forward, down, up, and then however you want to adjust it. And even this part you can put it higher or all the way lower. So I will put it lower because of the camera, so we can see a little bit better. The car comes with heated seats, heated steering wheel. All other functions are identical here. What you don't have HEPA filter, and that's the same as Model 3 here. But otherwise it's basically the same. Visibility is good. The screen is basically the same. Space here, you already see here you have a place for your phone to charge it wireless. And you have kind of a rubber. I will leave it here to see if it will fall down if I accelerate. But yeah, other than that, let's drive it, guys. I want to reset the consumption first. Let's go to the trip. And it has a few driving modes, chill mode and standard mode, and it has deceleration like recuperation. You can have it on reduce or you can have it on standard. We will test both. Traction control here, slippery surface off-road assist, and yeah, shifter is here. We will leave it like that on standard, and then we will have it on recuperation on hard. Like I like this, I like to drive it like that. Here's the charging information. Autopilot, by the way, in Europe it comes, from what I understand, I'm not sure 100%, but it comes with auto steer as well. Or because this car have also the premium function, if you go here you can see that already have full self-driving capabilities included. I know in United States you have to buy it in order to stay between the lanes, but I think in Europe it comes with those standard as well. But anyway, it's a brand new car, 59 kilometers, so this is also quite cool. And what else it's important to show you here? Otherwise you have all other functions identical, because this car it's basically having the same hardware. Anyway, let's reset the consumption, go to trip, and then we start driving. Trip, current drive, reset current drive, and I want to reset also the trip A. Yes, show this, reset trip A. Perfect. Now we have reset the climatic system on 22 degrees level 1, the same as on other cars, and let's drive it. Press the brake. We have also the stalk here, by the way, so it comes with a stalk. Now I want to go in front and we will turn around here. By the way, the car is also capable of parking. I forget to tell you that. So for example, if you go around here, you find a parking place, you just press the parking place, right, and then you press start, and look at this, the car it start to park. This is also a feature because it has the hardware, the latest hardware, the best hardware. The car is also capable to do this parking automatically, which is so cool. I mean, 40,000 euro is the price of the car, and the next Model Y in terms of price it's at around 50,000. Man, and it goes so close. I'm a little bit scared. I'm almost pressed the brake. I'm a little bit scared that it goes close to the to that area, but it doesn't, and it really did go pretty close. So it goes one more time in the back. What? Look at in the mirror how close it goes. It's crazy, man. It parked perfectly. What? Nice, nice, nice. So it's nice to know that you have this. Of course, this come with a full self-driving capability, so you have to pay extra for them. It comes with a front camera, of course. You can see the front camera right there as well. But yeah, otherwise the steering wheel, you cannot adjust the steering wheel power, so you cannot make it softer or harder like you do in other in the premium versions. In this version you have only one mode with the steering wheel, and the steering wheel is not very assisted. It's like locked on the sport or standard mode. It's a little bit stiffer. Otherwise it goes pretty good. I mean, it's easy to go in the city in the tight spaces, but it's a little bit on the stiffer side, if that makes sense. So it's not on the comfort side, it's on the stiffer side. Now, what I was super impressed and I was very curious about was the suspensions, guys. I was really curious to see if the suspensions are the old one, like they say in United States they use the old suspension from the old Model Y, or the newest one. And here is the test. Look at this. This is the biggest bumps here. Wow, they are definitely good. Wow, it feels even better than the normal one. I mean, even more smoother. So I guess they use the newest one. They are set up to be softer, and I love that. And of course, the car is made to be driving normal. They don't focus on performance on this version, so it's normal to make it more softer on the suspension side, and it's definitely good. Wow, I like it. I like the suspension, and I tested also a little bit earlier, and I noticed the same thing, and I'm so excited. I'm super excited to see that they are soft. It goes smooth around. I don't hear too much noise inside, even though we don't have the same insulation on the windows. It seems to be good. It seems to be the same as on my Model Y previous, which was also very good, so I didn't hear too much noise inside. I like that. I really like it. Also, otherwise, you have the same cameras, same function. You feel basically like you're driving the same let me make it a little bit brighter. You feel like you're driving basically the same car, but the suspension are softer than the previous version, than the old version Model Y, and they feel a little bit softer also than the normal premium edition, probably because they try to make it a little bit more engaging, a little bit more sporty. But the steering wheel, it feels like it's on the sporty side. What I like on the steering wheel is that it's quite direct. You see, it's still direct link to the wheels, which is very good, and I like that. So that's quite cool. Right now we are in sport mode, kind of standard mode, because it doesn't have sport mode, and deceleration it's also on standard. The brake pedal feel the same, so no big difference, no difference in terms of brake. It feels the same. The acceleration pedal the same, so there it's everything the same. Wipers are the same. Mirrors inside here. Here we don't have anymore the panoramic glass roof. You probably noticed already. Sadly, I wish today was sunny, you know, so to compare it with a sunny day in summer to see what is the difference. But definitely we don't have here the panoramic glass roof, and yeah, it's quite fine. I mean, it doesn't even matter, because as a driver you don't have too much view on the panoramic glass, so you basically don't need it, to be honest. So yeah, in general it's quite fine. Yeah, trip A consumption until now 212, but we need a little bit more time to get and to understand the consumption. We need to test it and to drive it a little bit more. Maybe we go also yeah, on the highway to drive a little bit longer to make an idea about the consumption. But in general I like it. And here is the armrest. You have some storage space, huge amount of storage space, 2 cup holders. The glove box is the same. The screen and the cameras and all those things are the same. You can see the front and rear camera, the same good resolution. It looks pretty good. Otherwise here what I noticed, oh, you can make it also on satellite. Before I cannot switch to satellite, but now I guess you can switch to satellite mode as well. So you can see the satellite view too, and you can go also to charging stations. By the way, the charging speed on this version, it's 175 kilowatt in DC, which is more than enough to charge it. Anyway, most of the cars charge under 150 kilowatt in general, so yeah, that should be fine. Here you can deactivate the speed limit warning. We still have 72%, that means 327 kilometers. Today it's also pretty cold and rainy and not so fun. You can see also the air quality here and the temperature. That's nice info. We have the stalk for the turning signal. Here are the buttons for the camera, headlamps, wipers, microphone, and autopilot, which we will test now on the highway. And the car, it's also pretty quick on standard. Press the acceleration. What? It's quite quick. I guess 272 horsepower is more than enough. Will push you back in the seats immediately. Yeah, definitely the steering wheel, it's quite direct, and it will adjust depending on the speed, but it's definitely super direct. So you definitely feel immediately when you turn the steering wheel, you immediately feel the direction. It's different. The steering feeling is definitely different than what I felt last time, for example, on the performance version or on the premium version. And I try to understand it right now. I have a limited time with the car, so I try to understand it in the same time and send you the info. Usually I do some test drives one day before I do the test drive and talk about that, but today I don't have that time. I like that it's very smooth, it's silent, I don't hear too much noise from outside. The steering wheel seems to be, it's a little bit strange, when you have speed, already some speed, it seems to be quite soft, but when you drive at low speed, And you have also the blind spot technology in the corner. When you drive at low speed, it seems to be stiffer, somehow stiffer, the steering wheel. But when you gain some speed, then the steering wheel becomes softer, kind of lighter. Right now the autopilot is on, and you can see it stays between the lanes, accelerate, brake, keep the distance in the same way as every other Tesla model will do, which is great. It works really, really good. It sees the lanes, it sees the car in front, speed limit warning, all that stuff are here. You can activate, you can choose the speed from here, and you can also choose to stay closer or more farther away from the car in front, and I choose the maximum 7, which will stay much more in the back. It's also raining, and it's kind of complicated to notice the sound from outside, because on the rainy day will make more sound from the wheels, more sound from outside, from the wind and so on. But until now it seems to be quite good. Now let's take the control. Whoa, it's so quick, man. It's really quick. I don't think you need more power than this car have. You can also cross pass this one. Definitely I feel the car much more lighter. So the car, it feels much lighter than the performance version or the other version. I don't think it's a big difference between the kilograms when you look on the paper, but when I drive it right now, it feels definitely lighter. I drive 100 km/h, and wow, the rims, you don't hear too much noise from the rims. I'm crazy impressed. Even the wipers are so smooth. Because you have those 18-inch rims, they are the most aerodynamic rims you can get on the market. And you don't hear too much noise, and also you have Hankook tires, which are one of the best. It's so good in terms of sound insulation. I'm definitely impressed. Even if I accelerate now, go to 100, it's definitely very good. In terms of sound insulation, I think those glasses are just perfect. I don't think they need to add double glass on the rear or stuff like that. I think this will help as well. The fact that you don't have the panoramic glass roof help as well with the sound insulation, because it's definitely quite silent inside. You hear just a little bit the rain, but sound insulation at 100, it's good. We will test it at higher speed as well, but at this speed it's very good. Steering seems to be a little bit on the soft side now. You know, I wish here to be a little bit more heavy at higher speed, but stability, it's good. As long as you hold it straight, it's good stability. But it's a little bit, look, when you go left right, it's super responsive. It's great, you know. Somehow for me, I like it like that because it feels more sporty, more direct. But sometimes on the higher speed, if you make some moves, maybe the car responds immediately to the small movement of the steering wheel, if that makes sense. I like it. For me personally, it's good like that. But usually most of the cars, when you put it in sport mode, or when you go on the highway, the steering wheel, it's better to be a little bit more harder for the people that, and you know, there are young people, so maybe people that sometimes want to avoid certain obstacle, or maybe they make a mistake with the steering wheel. You know, if you make a mistake, so it's so responsive that you go immediately in that direction. So sometimes it has a little bit of delay in other cars. In this one, doesn't have that delay. It's really direct. So you steer, it goes directly there, and I like that. And Tesla is well known for this, and I had it also somehow on my previous Model Y. I like it. I like the way it is. Of course, it was nicer to have more option in the steering wheel, but it is okay. I guess they set it up pretty good. Doesn't lean too much left and right, so it doesn't have too much leaning, which is great. I like that. So it doesn't lean, so you have a pretty good stability. So suspension are very good setup. Wow, they definitely gained some experience over the years, and they know how to set it up right now. And definitely this version, this car had this new suspension type, but they are set up a little bit softer from what I felt here. Brakes are definitely the same, and the pedal. And it's so nice the way it's set up, the steering wheel. It's so direct. I like it so much. It's really, and the car, it feels so light. Wow, it feels definitely light, and it definitely feel like a quick car. So it feels smaller than it is, if that makes sense. It feels like almost like a Model 3. Wow, look at this, how good it takes that curves. And acceleration, brakes. Yeah, the brake is same stiff brake as on the other versions. I wish the brake to be a little bit more softer. I mean the pedal, not necessarily the brake. The brakes are good, but the pedal. Oh, and it sits so well on the curves. It's set up so good. I like it. Sadly, I cannot go so fast because of the other cars in curves, but I made my idea already. Acceleration, look at this, 7.2 seconds. It's quick. It's definitely quick. Wow, and even at those speeds, higher speed, it sits so well on the road. But yeah, you see at this high speed, the steering wheel, it's super sensitive. That will be nice to be a little bit stiffer for the people that are, you know, beginners, for the beginners or stuff like that. But yeah, it's not a big deal. Suspension, it's really good setup, and stability at high speed as well. It's very, very good. It's very stable. Sound insulation, better than I was expected. Wow, I'm so impressed. Man, those rims definitely help a lot. Look at this. We go. You basically don't hear too much noise. You don't hear too much wind at 130 in rain. And even from the wheels, you don't hear too much noise. Gorgeous job. Gorgeous car, man. It's good. It's better than I was expected. Suspension, it's better than I was expected. I was expect that stiffer ride, and we will test it a little bit more in a moment when we go in the city. Steering wheel, although at low speed it's feel a little bit, I don't know, a little bit heavier in the beginning, but then when you gain a little bit of speed, then it becomes a little bit softer. But you know, in some way it's good, in some way will be better to be a little bit stiffer, you know. But overall, yeah, it's just something that I noticed, guys. But in general, the car, it's really well set up and better than I was expected. I was expect to make a car like on the cheaper side and to have a cheaper feeling, like an oldish Model Y, like from what I saw that other people talk. But now that I test it, it feels definitely different than I was expecting. Now, recuperation, you release the acceleration pedal and the car will recuperate the energy back into the battery. We have consumption 216, 21 kilowatt hour until now. So I drive also quite faster. I tried some accelerations. You see now it feels softer. Yeah, no, the steering, it's on the softer side. Only when you stay with the car, or only when you have under 5 km/h, it will feel stiffer. But in general, it's soft. It's nice. Yeah, let's see here, speed bump. That's not bad, and you don't hear noise from there. That means we have the newest arms and bushings, which is great. So no noise from the suspension. It's pretty smooth. Wow, it's nice. And I don't hear also noises in the cabin like you will hear in the previous Model Y. Sometimes you hear some noises from the plastics in the back and stuff like that, but this one seems to be well built. Again, yeah, you see, it's that deep noise, good quality suspension. No, I like the suspension. I like the way they set it up. It's just perfect. It's perfect. In the same time, you have good control, no leaning in curves, in corners at high speed, but in the same time you have also pretty good comfort over the bumps. Let's see again. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's perfect. It's perfect the way it is. They set up the suspension perfect. It's exactly what you're supposed to be, and I think those seats help also a little bit, those fabric material seats, to take the vibration from the road, which is great. The seats in general are quite comfortable, nothing to say about them. I have the headrest up, so to be honest, they are better than you saw the previous Model Y. They are better than the previous Model Y, the seats. I would say they're at some same level with the actual premium version of the Model Y, but definitely those seats are better than the previous version. So I feel more comfy. I feel like I have more space here. They don't have as big as side support down here, but because you have it here, it holds you quite well, your back. So yeah, in the beginning I was thinking it doesn't have the side support, but now that I drive it, that I stay here, I feel like I have a good side support here. No, I definitely love the car. I love the driving feeling. I think they did a great job with the car. Great suspension. Great suspension. Good suspension, it's the positive thing that I felt in the beginning. I take the car and I was like, first bump to see how it is. I was expect to be stiffer like the previous version, and it's not. And then you see the steering wheel now, right now, when you stay on place and when you drive slow, it feels a little bit like you need a little bit of power. But then when you gain a little bit of traction after 5 km/h, become much more softer, and it's nice. It's nice setup. I tell you guys, from what I heard from other people, I was expect to be not so good, but now that I drive it and I have experience with so many cars, I tell you, I would definitely switch my car for this. I will switch my Tesla Model S for this car. So Tesla, if you hear me, if you want my Model S, which have a 103 kWh battery, and you want it, and you want to give me this, I will definitely switch it today, right now, in this moment, because I like it. I don't know, I like it. I definitely like the car. I like the seats. I don't need the panoramic glass roof. I like the suspension. That was important for me, how comfortable it is. I like how quick it is. I love the fact that it has an LFP battery, which is very reliable in time and safe. The sound insulation is good. You can see we don't hear too much noise from outside, and it's also traffic, engines, rain. And you saw I drive faster on the highway with some wind and rain and water on the road, and it's pretty silent. The rims are perfect for aerodynamic. Consumption I can see now is 202 at 20 kWh in the condition that we drove, with climatic system on. The car have also heat pump, which is very good, so it's very efficient. I don't know, from this test that I drive right now, it doesn't seem to be crazy efficient. So 20 kWh, I was expect to have a little bit less, but yeah, let me turn this off. But maybe we need more time to get to understand the car, to drive a little bit, because now is the first time when someone drive the car. It's a super brand new car. I'm the first who drive it, basically. So yeah, I guess I need longer time to drive, but I'm happy that, you know what, I'm happy that we catch this traffic here, because we can test the highway and then we can test it also in the traffic, like these conditions. And I like how smooth it rides, the pedal, it's moving so slow. I like it. I like it. I tell you, I like it. Driving my Model S to Tesla to get this car, and now getting in this car, I have to be honest with you, it's a big improvement. Even though Model S was so expensive, I think it's a big improvement. The seats are, you know, they are comfy, they are nice, they are a little bit on the stiffer side, so don't expect to be super soft. So they're a little bit on the stiffer side. I'm really curious to see and to test it at long distances to see how the seats will perform. You can adjust the seats from here. You can see the passenger seat and the driver's seat electrically, but from here. So if you want to go backward, forward, you can adjust. This is the lumbar position, so you can adjust the lumbar position, and you can also put it backward or forward also from above here, and you can save it on your profile as well. But yeah, in general, yeah, it's also not a huge difference in terms of steering wheel feeling from the premium version. It's just that it's set up, and in the beginning I was thinking it's set up on the stiffer side, but now after I drive it on the highway, I think it's set up on the lighter side. Yeah, I told you I need a little bit more time with it, so I told you in the beginning because I didn't drive it, and then I changed my mind because I drive it more. So that's why usually I test the cars 1-2 days, I drive it, and then I make the test drive so I can explain you exactly how it feels. So it is on the softer side, but at low speed it feels, you see, like 1-2 km/h, it feels a little bit stiffer. So I was thinking maybe they set it up on the stiffer side, but once you go over 5 km/h, it starts to be more lighter, so it's adapt itself, you know, and it gain a little bit of traction on the tires as well. So yeah, it is like that. Yeah, it's possible that the battery is also cold, and it's possible that because I drive it for the first time to have a higher consumption. I think this, and we drive it on the highway, and you saw I did some super heavy accelerations there, and I drive it a little bit more aggressive, so probably I should change to chill mode. Right now the acceleration is much more smoother, but you saw we did that accelerations, stop and accelerate a few times, so that will grow the consumption as well. Maybe I will do a separate video if I have time where I test the consumption in chill mode and I just drive normal, so to see how the car will perform, you know. That would be really interesting. So maybe I have time to do that today, so I will do it definitely. But yeah, in general, yeah, I can make an idea regarding the consumption. I think it's normal to have 20 kilowatt until now with the way I drive, only in sport mode and some accelerations. I didn't drive economical at all. But yeah, I will do a separate video where I drive only eco, only normal, without crazy accelerations, and then we will see the consumption. But in this video I just want to test and see the car, how it will perform, how is the steering, how is the acceleration. And I like acceleration, it's very good, you don't need more than that power. The car feel light, the car feel definitely lighter, you know, like it feels definitely like almost like a Model 3, to be honest. That's interesting, you know, because it doesn't feel heavy, and that's a good thing, you know, because you can control it easy. Let's turn on the camera so we can see what's going on around here. Yeah, that's the pedal. I don't understand why the pedal, it's so stiff, so when you want to brake, you have to really push it hard, the brake, in order to respond, you know. And this is not only on this model, it's on all new Model Y. Otherwise you have, yeah, the same tall position, good visibility around the windows, it's almost perfect. easy to set up and change different settings. Here it's a little bit of traffic, kind of crazy traffic, because they are like working on they're on the constructions and they work on this roundabout, so we have like crazy amount of traffic and we have to pay attention to these guys because most of them, they are struggling driving. And sadly it's so dirty on the road, and I think I want to review the car also as well, and probably will be dirty and we will lose so much time to wash the car and in this traffic, probably a few hours. I'm happy that you see this light here seems to be a little bit bigger, seems to be bigger than the other version, or just is my impression, or it's a little bit bigger, but it's good that it's there. Definitely it's great that we can see it there. Yeah, now we drive in the city and here are a few bumps and ups which the car performed very well over them, and I like that. Look at this, he's doing good, he's doing definitely good. Yeah, it's not bad at all. The suspension are very well set up, and yeah, my worries are gone. I was worried that they will install the older suspension, but it feels good. It feels definitely good quality. The performance model, it's better than this, but yeah, if you're driving normal, you know, like if you wanna as most affordable, efficient Model Y and at a good price, I think this one it's great. I mean, also in terms of suspension, it's really good. Don't expect to be a big huge difference between this version and the other premium versions in terms of driving feeling. It's just that it has some functions that's missing, but in general you have everything you need right here, so I don't think you need more than this car offer. And the power, it's just, yeah, more than enough. I don't think you really need all-wheel drive. You need all-wheel drive only if you live in an area where you have a lot of snow and ice, and you definitely need traction from all wheels, but in general I think you will be just fine with this version. And I don't know why I always, you know, I drive faster than I should drive in the city, so normally I should drive in the speed limit, but this car felt like you're driving slow even if you're driving faster. The turning circle is the same as on the other version, 12.1 meter, so nothing changed here in terms of turning circle as well, so that's also something to keep in mind. But yeah, and even now when we are in chill mode, the car feels quite quick, so I'm struggling to drive at 50 km/h because the car, it feels like it drives so slow. Yeah, so definitely I need to make another video, more extended, driving only in chill mode, and see the consumption. But yeah, good stability, good setup on the suspensions. I think they finally find the middle ground setup for the suspension to have also good balance and good stability and also pretty good comfort. And I'm happy that the sound from the suspension, it's deep, like a proper premium car. That's the word. It definitely feel like a premium car. It definitely feel, I don't think you lose much of the quality you don't lose much of the quality in terms of driving, but you don't lose much of the quality in terms of materials and in terms of technology. So yeah, definitely it's a great option. Definitely it's a great option, and definitely I would recommend this car if you need space, simplicity, and a more affordable Tesla SUV. So let's try to park around here, and let's leave the car park automatically as well. So let's choose a parking lot. So if you go around here, you can choose wherever parking lot you want. You choose one, you press start, and you do nothing. You don't press the pedal, you don't press anything, and the car will definitely park itself. It has the latest cameras and full self-driving hardware. Yeah, nice. Ah, and by the way, the telephone, the mobile phone, it's already there, even though I accelerate a little bit earlier, harder. So don't worry, the mobile phone wouldn't fall down from there. So guys, that was the video. I hope you get some useful information from this video, even if we were the first time when we drive it. I definitely feel a difference in terms of the rims and how aerodynamic they are. So I guess you can also take them and install on other models if you already have Model Y. Consumption 20 kilowatt hour, but we drive kind of sporty, climatic system on 22 degrees, so I guess we have to test it a little bit more. To be honest, the sound insulation is great, even in the rain with wind and water on the road. I think the glasses are perfect. You don't need more than that. Maybe the fact that you don't have the panoramic glass roof help as well, but it's quite silent inside the cabin, and I like that. The seats are quite comfortable. I feel really good, much better than the previous Model Y. So you remember Model Y, I had one and my neck would stay like that, but here you stay really good. They feel really comfy, and I like the seats. To be honest, I really like the seats, and I feel this fabric material will last longer in time. But yeah, overall the steering, in the beginning when you drive slowly at this speed, it feels a little bit, you know, like a little bit stiffer, a little bit delay. You can see how it moves the wheels, but then you gain some traction, and also at high speed it feels quite light and very direct, and it's still fun to drive. It's still fun, it's still quick. So yeah, from my point of view, it's a great buy. This is what I think, because you have a lot of space in the trunk and it's efficient. The price is also relatively good for 40,000 euro to get this car. I think with all the technology, it's a pretty good price. So that was the video, guys. If you want to buy a Tesla, by the way, you can use my referral code. I will leave it in the description, also on the screen. Definitely use it, and if you need any help, write me in the comments, write me an email, whatever. I will help you all. So yeah, stay close. Also, thank you very much to all of you that watching my videos. Check out also the review with the same car to see the interior, exterior, material quality, multimedia, and more in detail. Stay close, maybe I will do a video with the consumption to see what kind of numbers we can get in terms of consumption. Thank you very much to all of you that watching my videos, really appreciate. And yeah, stay safe, and we see you soon in the next one. Bye guys.